Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today's guest has been on the show before. He lives in Hope. He was here about, I think, 8 months ago and was talking about opening a brewery in Hope. And I asked him back for an update. Want to see what's going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, time to welcome Adam Keil. Hi, Adam.
Hi there.
Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so when I first interviewed you, I think the brewery was in the process of being built, or whatever your words are, right?
Yeah.
Did you have to build a building, or did you already have one?
It was an existing building, but it was like almost a new build because we had to change so many things around for it.
I imagine, yeah, for sure. So when did you officially open?
We officially opened towards the end of November on the 24th.
Right.
So now we've been open for, I guess a little over 3 months now.
Very good. So has the COVID affected your type of business? Because it's not like you're open to the public, right?
We are actually open to the public.
You are?
Yeah. So, I mean, we've kind of got like two sides to the business in a sense. So we've got the actual like brewery where, it's like a manufacturing facility. So that's kind of like half the building. And then we've got the other half of the building is our tasting lounge.
Okay.
We've actually got a kitchen as well. So that's probably the main, especially right now, that's the main part of the business. Right. And yeah, it's been fun, having people come in and try the beers, and, we serve flights, and we've got some snacks and, some sandwiches and stuff.
Very good.
Lots of food that goes well with beer is
I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't know what goes well with beer. But I imagine salty foods, right?
Salty, savory stuff. We have we actually have a baker on staff who helped us kind of get the kitchen up and going, and so we make we have soft pretzels. We serve them, we bake them in house and everything. Right. And we've also got she also bakes bread for sandwiches and stuff as well.
Pardon, say that again?
She also bakes all of our buns and bread and everything for our sandwiches too. So.
Oh, that's really nice. How many employees do you have overall?
I think right now we've got like 17, and we're actually hoping to hire a few more people for the summertime.
No, I remember when you were thinking about opening it, and you were talking to some people in your area, right, about whether or not it was a good idea. And I do believe you got a really positive result to that, right?
Yeah, I think, the community's been really supportive. I think we're looking forward to summer for sure. Like, we've got a lot of regulars that we're getting to know really well, which has been really fun. Yeah. But, it is, it's winter time. It's always a slower time of year. So, it's given us some opportunities to sort of iron out some of the kinks and just make sure everything's running really smoothly before we get into. I have May in my mind because that's kind of when the weather really turns, and May long weekend and all that. So we're just feverishly trying to get ready for that, basically.
And hopefully the tourist season will open up. I understand with COVID, but hopefully by then COVID will be like phasing out, so that tour bus will start coming in, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we weren't open last year, but I was living in Hope, and even with COVID last year, it was really busy in town. Like there was tons of traffic coming through. I think we lost all the overseas travelers that would normally be coming here in the summertime, but because people haven't been able to travel outside the country very easily, I think there's a lot more people that are exploring British Columbia, and that if you're going to explore BC and you're, leaving the Lower Mainland, you're probably going to drive through Hope, most likely.
Now, I heard that some of your beers being sold in some of the restaurants here in Chilliwack. Is that true?
Yeah, we've got a few accounts in Chilliwack for a couple of restaurants, some liquor stores. I think we're as far west as we're in one liquor store in Surrey. Oh, and actually one in Vancouver as well. So I guess that would be even further.
Nice.
Oh no, sorry. What were you gonna ask?
I was just gonna say, like, do you have a salesperson that goes out and with samples, or how does it work when you want, say, a restaurant to carry your beer?
Right. So yeah, that's basically it is, we do a little bit of, information gathering, figuring out, what are some accounts that, what's a restaurant or a bar or a liquor store that we think would, that would be a good kind of partner for us that, seems to align with, how we, have our lounge and everything and, the brand and all that. And then we, just kind of go meet them, bring them some samples and stuff like that. The beer's been really well received. So right now, the salesperson is basically me, and our lounge manager has been a huge help for that as well. She's been doing some sales calls too. We haven't done a whole lot of it, but I think it's slowly growing. It's gaining some steam, and I think you'll see
absolutely
a lot more locations soon.
How many bottles of beer how many can you produce or bottle, say, a day?
Oh, wow. I don't think we've ever hit the peak, like we've got a small canning line, but it's quite manual and it's quite slow.
Okay.
So if we're doing it ourselves, I think we can probably do about 2,000 cans in a day.
Oh, it's all canned?
We just all do cans, yeah.
Okay.
So we do cans, and then we do, draft. So we do kegs as well.
Right.
So yeah, it's probably about 2,000 per day for us, which is, that's really slow in the grand scheme of canning, But we have used some mobile canning companies as well, and they basically bring a whole a much larger canning line. It's kind of like semi-automated. They'll bring that to the facility, and then we hook up there. And we've only had them come out once. We've been doing it most of ourselves, but that particular day, I think we did like 7,500 cans. But it only took them like 4 hours to do. So it's much faster.
Right.
So you could extrapolate that into a full day's worth. You could probably do 15,000 cans or something with that type of canning line.
So now, if your business were to build up more, so would you consider automated canning process?
Yeah, I think if we grow enough and we want to focus on, more of the wholesale side and put a little more emphasis on that, and just brew a lot more beer, I think it would probably make sense for us to get our own canning line eventually, a larger one. But I think for the time being, it's, they're quite expensive. So we're just going to, go with the mobile canners, and, like I said, we've got our own equipment as well. So
yeah,
we'll always be able to put some beer in cans regardless.
Very good. Yeah. Now the weather is already getting warmer. For me, it's like March, so anything could happen,
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Snow on my truck this morning. So
yeah, Mother Nature does that. Just like, oh, the flowers are coming up, and then boom, But because it's right now anyway, because it's beautiful sunny days these last few days here in Chilliwack, at least, I'm sure the in Hope is pretty similar.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Have you gotten a little bit busier, like for your customers, your walk-in customers?
Yeah, we don't have that much historical data to kind of compare to.
Right.
But it does seem like it's starting to kind of pick up. It really, at this point, it's only, we don't really see anyone from out of town. There's been travel restrictions and
yes,
whatnot. We are on like the way up to some, like Manning Park, for example, as far as ski hills. There's a lot of like outdoor winter recreation that you got to drive, beyond Hope to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So we have been, some of those people have been coming in from the Fraser Valley and stuff like that. But I think it's really going to blow up once, these kind of restrictions on travel are eased off a little bit.
Now, speaking about your location, what is your exact address? If somebody's watching that want to go and check it out, they can get to Hope, but what road are you on?
Yeah, for sure. So we're on Old Hope Princeton Way, 390 Old Hope Princeton Way is our address.
And it's Mountainview Brewing.
Mountainview Brewing. I'm not wearing the hat right now. Do I have? Hold on one sec.
Okay, get your hat. Okay, stay with us. He's just going to get his hat. So if you're in Hope,
I wore the wrong hat today, Nancy. There we go. Mountainview Brewing. I don't know. It's kind of washed out.
Yeah, no, I can see it. It's nice. I can see it's nice and clear. So I'm just was going to tell everybody while you're off of the camera that listen, if you want to go check something out, yeah, just drive from here, anywhere from Fraser, like from Vancouver forward, right? East. Go check it out. Go to the brewery and try out some of the beer, the draft. Is there only one brand of beer that you do? Like, no, not brand. Your brand, Mountainview is your brand, but is there only one kind of like taste? I don't know what to say.
Yeah, like style or something. Yeah, so I mean, we've brewed probably like 12 different beers so far. I mean, some of them are quite small. Like we have a very small, it's basically like a home brewing system that we do some tests batches on.
Right.
But we do, we're going to release one today, just stuff that we're kind of curious about and we're working on. Right. As far as, you know, things that we put in cans that have, you know, we get labels made for and stuff. I think we've released 8 beers so far. So we've got like 3 beers that are, you know, a little more on like the traditional side, like we do a Pilsner. We've got a California Common, which doesn't sound that traditional, but it's, you know, kind of like cross between amber ale and amber lager. And then we do an IPA as well, kind of like a West Coast style. So those ones are beers that we do all year long. And then the rest of it's all being more kind of seasonal stuff. But
right.
It's kind of fun with the season stuff. Well, we get to switch it up quite a bit. And we're already bringing 1 or 2 of them back. So we're doing our second batches of some of the more specialty stuff that we're.
Very good. Well, I'm really glad that you're doing well and that it's opening up and it's going to get busier, obviously. I think, again, especially because Hope being, as you say, it's on the way to other places, right? So people like to stop in and, you know, it's a great tourist spot. All of those things that are in your favor, which is really awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm just about out of time. Is there anything else you want to add before I close this down?
Yeah, I mean, come on out to Hope this summer, anytime really. It's there's lots to do. It's definitely not just a pit stop. If you want to spend the day, spend the night, come visit the brewery, try some beer, go for a hike, check out our mountain bike park. You know, there's a lot to do in town. It's an awesome spot. And
are you on Facebook, by the way, just in case people want to check you out on Facebook?
Oh yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram.
And is it under Mountainview Brewing?
Yeah, on Facebook, if you just type in Mountainview Brewing, you'll find us. I forget what our actual handle is. I know on Instagram, I think it's MTN View Brewing. We're also on TikTok now too, so you can search us out on there.
Okay, great. I haven't tried TikTok yet. So this is something I have yet to do.
Yeah.
Well, Adam, I think we're about out of time.
Well,
but, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Just hang in while I say goodbye to the audience. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Now, remember, if you're in Hope, go to Mountainview Brewing and check out their beers and have a snack and just, you know, enjoy it and go say hi to Adam. I'm sure he's on site all the time. Okay, thank you, everybody, for watching. Stay safe and peace out, everyone.